Even at my own watch, I used to see him sleep with other girls, to the point that I cannot even talk. You don't have to tell anybody, because if you talk, nobody will believe you. That's just the fact. If you talk, nobody will believe you. So this man, I will just watch him sleep with other girls, forcefully have sex with them under age 14 years, 15, 16, 17 years. Eh? So this thing continue happening.
Before I play this video for you, I want you to know that there are evil going on among fake pastors. And this evil is hidden. Because anytime you hear that a pastor sleep with his church member, committing adultery, fornication with his church member, we only see it at the level of fornication and adultery. No, it's beyond that. Okay, let me give you an example. What is going on now among this what they call Yahoo boys? When they sleep with a woman, the woman will lose her memory. Some turn to mad. What happened? They have used that woman glory and to renew their covenant with devil. The same thing when so-called fake pastors that are sleeping with church members, they are not just sleeping for sleeping's sake to satisfy themselves. No, they are using the glory of those women to renew their power in the kingdom of darkness. I'm just review this secret to you. This is what happened to these girls. 30 girls. A pastor is sleeping with them under age 17, 15, 14, 20, 30. It's not just to satisfy himself. He's using their glory. So I want you to be careful as a woman, or you're a man watching this video. You caution your wife. I want to see pastor in his house and nobody's there. In his office and nobody's there. No, you have to be careful. Go with somebody, or go when people are around the pastor, for the safety's sake. Not just fornication, adultery. It's beyond that. Using your glory. See how this pastor, you are going to watch the video, you know the evil that some pastors are doing. So-called fake prophet. I pray that after watching this video, you come to your senses that not all pastors are genuine. There are many fake ones. And the Bible says, by their fruit you shall know them. This is one of their fruits. Watch the video and please share it. Share this video to others so that they will be aware of what is going on. Please share it to as many people you can for them to be aware. If you have not subscribed, don't forget to do so. So you'll be getting our video. Relax and watch the video.
So like there is this pastor, his name is Kosasipo, from Anambra State in Ezowere, Idemili North Local Government. And I'm also from Anambra State, Ezowere, Idemili North
Local government.
Yes. And we are from the same village, but not from the same kindred. So I've known this man when I was small. I think that
Please
is when
also let us know the name of his church.
Yeah, okay. The name of the church is Freedom Praise Family, Eziowele.
Freedom Praise Family.
Eziowele.
Okay.
So I've known this man when I was small. But how all these things started, at first I started going to the church. Then later, my twin sister, she came back and she joined me. I introduced her to the church. We started going to the church all together. Then at a certain point, the man worked out for her to travel. Like, I don't know how it happened, but it seems like one of the sons at Dubai needed someone to stay with. So luckily for my twin sister, she was the one who went there through Kosi Asipo. So when she left, I felt sick due to connection, doing something like connection there. So I felt sick to the point that I had to start living with Kosi Asipo in his house. And when we were living in that house, we are more of girls. If I'm not mistaken, we are up to like 6 to 7 girls living in that house at that particular time. And apart from those 6 girls, there are other girls that normally comes maybe 1 week, 2 weeks, some days they will go back. So when I started living with Kosi Asipo, he took me to hospital. After everything, I became all right. Like I felt okay. So I started staying with him at that tender age. So
How old were you then? Can you remember?
I was 16. I turned 17.
Okay.
So when I was staying with this man, among all the people staying there, like I was the smallest, both in height and age. I was the smallest. So when I started living with this man, I began to see so many things, but I never put it in mind. Like I didn't question them because my mind was not there. So there was this night he called me. Kosi Asuko called me. I attend the church. Like I'm also part of the choir member, the drama team. Like I'm very active in that church. Very, very active. So when I was living with him, so this night he called me. He was like, "Am I a virgin?" I looked at him. Though like in my mind, I was like, why would dad ask me if I'm a virgin? I said, okay. I said, no, sir, I'm not a virgin. I responded, I was like, no, sir, I'm not a virgin. He was like, what happened? I said, nothing. It's just my personal story life. He said, okay. He started asking me, when last do you have sex? At that my 17 years old, I said, sir, I don't know. I cannot remember last I had sex. So he was like, I said, sir, yes, I don't know last I have sex. He started asking me, was it last year? I said, no. He started asking me, was it a week ago? I said, no. He started asking me if it was 6 months ago. I said, no. To be frank, like, I don't know last I have sex. He said, okay, oh, it's good. Be a good girl. I thought I was speaking with my father and the Lord. And I said, thank you, this and that. So after I left, he asked me to call another person. I called the person after that day. And here come again another night. The same Kosi Asipo pastor, my spiritual father, he called me again. He said, Faith, come on, this and that. And what's not about this man that if he wants to do something, he will just look for something that will bring you to his parlor. He always use us, has sex with us in his parlor.
Exactly.
He always use us in his parlor. So that day he called me. He was like, Ekene, my Igbo name is Ekene. Ekene, why would I be so stubborn? This and that. I said, what did I do again? He said I should come here. I answered. I said, sir, what happened? Did I do anything wrong? Like I started speaking about to him. Sir, please, if I've done something wrong, please forgive me. He said no, that I've not done anything wrong. But why do I have to go and have sex with someone? It's always sex. I said, yay. I was surprised that night. I said, I did not do anything though. He said, shut. He was kind of accusing me that I had sex with someone. I said, sir, I did not do anything. He said, shut up. You had sex. Why would you want to go and have sex with someone when you're living in my house? You don't have to do that. I said, sir, I did not do anything. He said, shut up. That very night, I cannot forget. I was putting on blue skirt and white top. So this man had to. He said, shut up. I did it. This and that. He had to push me. At that his parlor couch. He pushed me down there. He pulled my skirt and he had sex with me. And he now threatened me that if I should tell anyone that I will go back to my father's house, he will stop paying my school fees. And I know what that means, that he would disown me as a daughter. I should not let this secret out to anyone. That there are some secrets I'm meant to go to my grave with. As in this man, like, he told me so many things. And behold, I could not tell anybody. Like, I could not tell anybody. Even my sister, both people living in that house that I'm much connected with, I could not tell them. This man had sex with me that day. Despite my tears and everything, he had sex with me that night, and I could not share it out. So after that day, he normally has services, Tuesday services and Sunday services. So after that night, I went to school again. I came back because that was my SS2. So I went to school. I came back. There was nobody in the house. That should be on Tuesday. Nobody was in the house. So I came to freshen up and wear my clothes and go to church. So that day I came back. Nobody was in the house. He called me again. He was the one who opened the door for me. So as I came in, he was like, are you back from school? I said, yes, sir. I waited. He now said, drop your bag. Come and carry my plate. I said, okay, sir. So as I dropped my bag to go and pick the plate, as he said, when I went to the parlor, he started molesting me. He was like, that he wants to have me, that I should not let this secret leak. Oh, Imagine, as he was just kind of telling me I should not let this secret leak. Oh, that I should remember what the deal is. That if I should let it out, or else I want to go to my father's house. That he likes me. That I should lie down. I should just lie down. I should put my clothes. I should lie down. And I had no choice. I have to do as he's commanded. I have to put my clothes. The same man, he had sex with me. And this man should be like 45 years old. 44, 45. Go see, he had to sleep with me that night after that Tuesday afternoon when I came back from school. After sleeping with me, having sex with me, I prepared to church. I went to church. The same pastor came to the church and was jumping up and down with microphone. I was just looking at him. I was just watching this man. He was just comfortable, jumping with microphone. I said, yeah. That night again, we went home. He slept with me again that night. He slept with me again that after church. So that itself, maybe something like Friday night, he will sleep with me before going to Friday night. When we come back from church, he will have to sleep with me again. Oh my God. And this thing continued happening for years. Even at my own wash, I used to see him sleep with other girls, to the point that I cannot even talk. You don't have to tell anybody, because if you talk, nobody will believe you. That's just the fact. If you talk, nobody will believe you. So this man, I will just watch him sleep with other girls, forcefully have sex with them under age 14 years, 15, 16, 17 years. Hey? So this thing continue happening till my junior sister. Okay, fast forward to when I was in SS3. It was time for my WAEC fees. Though my father is late, my mom, situation happened, so she doesn't have the money. So it was this man again. I met him. I said, Daddy, CEO, it's time for WAEC. It was 75,000 naira. I told him that CEO, see. He said, okay, that she understand what the deal is, that I have to pay for it now. And I had no choice. This man slept with me. And after using me that night, he gave me money. He gave me that 75,000 naira for WAEC. So fast forward to when I finished, because it also got to a time that I have to leave the house, his house, and go back to my father's house. Even when I was staying in my father's house, this man would call me on phone and ask me, this and that, Shebi, you are doing this, you are doing that, as he was just looking for nothing, like foolish things, that why would I go and do this? Why would I go out without his permission? That I'm under punishment, that I'm this, that I'm that. He would just be talking so many things that will trigger me, that will put fear into me to come to come to his house. I will go to his house, he will sleep with me. I will not tell anybody, I will go home. So pass forward to my sister's turn, my junior sister. Now my junior sister was 16 years. The same man break her virginity. So when my sister was in SS3, yes.
Your younger sister?
Yes, my junior sister. When she was in SS3, this is the same pastor started putting interest on her that she must work in his shop, because he had a unisex salon. The man has a unisex salon where they make hair and do other things. So this man was he was telling me that I should tell my sister that Izube, my sister, must work in his shop, this and that, blah blah blah, that afterwards she doesn't have to pay. And I give it a second thought. I was like, it's true. Though, like, I never believed that this is the same man will sleep with her. If I had known, like, I wouldn't have started telling my sister, go to his shop. I don't know. So I told my sister, I said, see you, now that we finish school, it's not better you go and work at Apostle school, Apostle's unisex salon, because you normally call him Apostle. It's not better you go and work at Apostle's unisex salon. I encouraged her, and later on, she started working there, not knowing that the reason why the man was persuading that my sister should work at his shop is for him to have the reason to be sleeping with her too. So my sister, that my junior sister, she went to work that day, and when she came back, I looked at her, I was like, what happened? What happened? This is not how you wear when you went to work. What happened? She could not tell me anything. I said, what happened? Did anybody beat you? Because the man, like, trying to tear her clothes and everything, like, the man gave her crash on her face, like, there were some bruises on her body. So I was like, Kenyo, what happened? Can you talk to me? She ended up telling me that the same Kosi Asiko beat her up, removed her trouser in his parlor on the couch again, and slept with her. So when she started telling me all these things,
Just put yourself together, yeah?
so like when she started telling me all those things, I could not even tell her that the same man used me too. We felt broken, like, me and her, we cried, but we don't have choice. We don't have choice, even to the point that she got pregnant for this the same man, but she has to remove the pregnancy at her 16 years old. She has to remove the pregnancy. We will not tell anybody, because if we make an attempt, like, if we try to, nobody will believe us, because this man, like, he would always want to do things that people wants to see, like doing favoring people, putting to social media, doing all manner of things that looks like favor, putting to social media, even to the point that when you come out, if you should come out to speak that this is what Ghost Asoko did, nobody would believe you. Even those that has fallen victim of this particular thing, they will not believe it, that they will not come out to say that this thing is true. They will not. Even the video, like, okay, and I have to make a video because, oh my god. Okay, after we cried and after she removed the pregnancy and everything, fast forward to,
She was forced by the pastor to remove the pregnancy.
no, she removed the pregnancy out of what people will say.
Okay.
That
But the
was what,
pastor was away.
no,
Okay.
she did not tell the pastor. So that baby should be twins. Is twins. 3 months pregnancy. She removed. I didn't even know herself. It was later that she has to tell me that, see, oh, that pastor get her pregnant and she removed the baby. I was even shocked. I don't know what to do now, and I had to call my own twin sister. I called her. We were crying, sharing the same story. It now happens to be that the same man slept with her before she left.
Your twin sister, the one that was sent abroad
Yes.
by the same man?
Yes. The same pastor slept with her before she left. But I don't know, they're against me. Both of them, like, especially my twin sister. Though my junior sister is not really against me. She don't want anything that will stain her image, and she doesn't want to come and start telling people that this is what happened. I even have some evidences on my phone. So that my junior sister, that my twin sister, as we were crying, sharing the story on how the man did everything using us, and we kept going to the church. My twin sister asked me, she said to us that we stop going to the church. I said, okay, that we will stop going to the church. Later on, I said to her, stopping stopping the church, is it the best thing? Because the man will always manipulate us. He would always manipulate us. Like, if you didn't go to church like 2 times or 3 times, he will call you on phone and start telling you that the devil wants to do this, the devil wants to do that, the devil wants to do this. And the worst part of it, that if he's saying all this is what you're capturing the image, it will be like, or it will be like what this man is saying is true. if I stop this church now, it's true. Oh, he will tell that the glory of God will leave you. That the devil want to destroy you if you leave the church. That your glory has departed. Why would you want to leave your roots? What do you want to do this? Why would you want to do that? And if you're saying all this and you're capturing it, it will be like it will look real. So that last year that my twin sister said we should stop going to church, and I said no. We should stop going to church. I said no. That stopping the church is not the best thing. That is better we continue going to church. So we continue going to the church, and later again the man has to repeat the same thing or where my junior sister is, and I felt crazy, even to the point that this man infected us like infection. Ah, he doesn't use condom. Be it who, he doesn't have choice. If I begin to show you the image of people that this man has slept with, no, he doesn't use protection, he doesn't use condom, he will just go straight like that, just straight like that. If you get pregnant, if they give infection pillow, the man, he will direct you where to go for test. You will go there. If you come back and it happens to be that you're pregnant, he will tell you what to do to remove the pregnancy. The man, they come out belle, he dey remove pregnancy. So that last year the man infected us, because the reason why I noticed that it was this man that infected us was because then exact something happening to my junior sister, thing happened to my junior sister was exactly the same thing happening to me. Exactly the same thing happening to me. I was like, what's the problem? And the thing, as in the infection, as in, is kind of invisible, because we went to several hospitals. They could not verify it, as in they couldn't give an account of what is happening. We paid money without letting the pastor know, or just on our own. We paid money, do everything, do tests. They will be like, nothing is there, we're not seeing anything. Just take this medicine, just take this medicine. So after spending the whole month, I got angry. I was like, why would this man give us an infection? We will be the one to be spending, like treating the infection. Why the person who did it is there and he can provide the money? My head they hurt. I called the man on phone. I started insulting him. I was the course, you're very stupid. You should not be well with you. I started insulting him. Even my twin sister, I had to come on my twin sister on phone. I was like telling her, do you know what Kosi has done? He infected us. This and that. That one tear cry. She started crying. I was like, crying is not the solution, no. People should know what to do and give us more. Let's go and treat this thing. And I nearly exposed him that last year. I nearly exposed him. Do you know what this man now do is that he called me on phone. He said that he wants us to see me and my junior sister, that he wants us to see. I said, okay, we are seeing. He said we should come to his house. So later when we got to the house, he said no, that we should come to one supermarket at Oyago, Abagana. So we went to that supermarket. When we get there, he was there. When he saw me, he was kind of, as in, he doesn't even feel sorry, like he doesn't even want to care. He was like, Ekene, what is the color of your problem? I said, hi Jesus, I was hot. I was like, sir, what do you mean? What is the color of my problem? You gave me my twin sister an infection. Ask him what is the color of my problem. Immediately he started the camera at that supermarket. He has to reload down. He muted. He now shifted. He was not like, that it's not as if he's shouting, no, it's not as if it's this, that we should forgive him. He was begging. This man was begging. Me, I left the place. It was him and my junior sister that was inside the corner, and he was begging my junior sister, even to the point that he has to kneel down, beg her to come and beg me, because I was ready to shout. I was ready to do anything at that supermarket. So he begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. Even to the point that he has to ask us to come and start picking things that we want at that supermarket. He was asking us not to expose him, that the devil want to use me, especially that the devil want to use me, that the devil will use me and disgrace me, that the devil will use me and put me out of my coverage, the devil will use me, that the devil will use me and disgrace me, that I don't want to be disgraced. You were just saying a whole lot of things, but my mind was not in that church again. Like, my mind was not there. I said, sir, you gave us an infection, and I'm telling you what you did. You said the devil wants to do what? I said, sir, the devil doesn't want to do anything, though. The devil will not do anything. You gave us an infection. You're saying the devil want to. I said, no. This thing should be a matter that you should treat, nothing like the devil in this case. This man has to beg us. He begged and begged and begged and begged and begged. Okay, last he has to spend 170,000 naira because we picked a whole lot of things. So he spent 170,000 naira and he dropped us. When he dropped us, he gave us that should be like 15,000 or so. 15,000. So later on, he now sent us money to go and treat ourselves. That should be 90 to 95,000. So he sent us money to go and treat ourselves. So we went, we treated ourselves, and later I have to travel. Dad said last year I traveled to Cameroon. When I traveled to Cameroon, I came back. So when I came back, this man called me on phone. He said that he wants to see me. I said, okay, since I'm on my period, no problem. That he cannot do anything that I'm on my period. So I went. I was at Oko then. So I went. When I went, Jesus, do you know that this man slept with me? Like, he used me on my period. I was like, Apostle, I am on my period. He said it doesn't matter. That do I know how hard he has improved in his sexual life because of me? That he has improved so much in his sexual life because of me. That he has worked so hard. Hey, I said, hey, Apostle, because of me. Wait, oh, do you want to tell me that you've not had sex since I left? He said that he has not had sex, so, but I know he was lying because like I count not less than 30 of us this man is using, both underage. He said that he has not had sex, so that he was just waiting for me to come back. I said, but I'm on my period. He said it doesn't matter. I was like, this man slept with me on my period. My pastor slept with me on my period. And I came back. I could not bear the pain. Like, this pain was too much. I started smoking and drinking because of this man. Like, I'm not ashamed of what I'm saying today. Oh. I'm not ashamed of what I'm saying today. Oh. I started smoking and drinking because of this man. Each time I remembered how this man has useless my life. Each time I remember how useless this man has kept me, the thing brings me down. Even to the point that when I went to one market like that, there was this stranger that approached me. The man told me that somebody used my glory. That there is this pastor that slept with me. And pastor used my glory. And I didn't doubt it because what he was saying was true.
Just put yourself together.
The person was telling me somebody used your glory. Somebody broke your covenant. You were not ready to have sex, but somebody broke your covenant and had sex with you. That the man took your glory. And it's true because since that man slept with me, since Kosasuko slept with me, I swear, my life has not been the same thing again. Like, I've not been myself. I've not been myself. I live a broke life. Like, I feel pain. I feel pieces. I feel pain. Yet I could not share it to anyone. Sometimes me and my junior sister we stay in the same room, we cry. We cry to the next morning.